we're going to go ahead and get started today. So if you have not shared or introduced yourself, go ahead and do so on the chat by dropping your name and the city and the country that you're joining us from. I'm so excited to get started today. Yes, so I see we have a lot of individuals joining us from different cities and parts of the world. I'm super excited. And I know you all introduced yourselves at the beginning. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So hello, everyone. My name is Jen, and I work as a customer solutions representative at Clever. Now, before we get started, I'd like to share a personal story back when I was a teacher. Imagine 25 first grade students trying to log in at once. Their username is their first name, the @ yesprep.org. And their password, that's their birthday in month, day, year format. Most of these kids, again, first graders, don't even know what year they were born, let alone the month and the day. Needless to say, this was very frustrating, and I just didn't know what else to do. Thankfully, next year, things changed, for the better, of course. The district finally got Clever. Now, before we get started into the session today, we're going to watch this quick video about Clever and some of its features.
Well, hello there, and welcome to Clever. I'm Lex, and I'm going to give you a walkthrough of what Clever is, why teachers love it, and some of our top teacher features. Picture this. You have 25 students in your middle school ELA class. You've prepped an amazing lesson that uses several ed tech programs or apps. As students go to log in, you see one hand go up, then another, and another. Students can't remember their various usernames for different programs. Oh, and you have 2 new students today who don't even have accounts yet. Sounds like a nightmare, right? Sadly, for too many teachers, that's the reality of trying to use EdTech in their classrooms. We know that you come to school to build relationships with students and educate them, not to focus on tech support. That's where Clever comes in. Clever works with your district's Student Information System, or SIS, to automatically roster students into your ed tech programs. For example, if you have 5 math sections in your school's SIS, like PowerSchool, then those 5 math sections will be shared with Clever, which sends the sections to your math programs. If a student is added to your roster in your SIS, that student is automatically added to your ed tech programs. Same for when a student leaves your class or you get new classes in the fall. What's even better is that you and your students can use Clever to sign into your apps. Instead of trying to remember various logins and passwords, just click the app's icon in Clever and voila, you're automatically signed in. This is called Single Sign-On or SSO. Using Clever's SSO is easy and it comes with extra benefits. For example, when students log in with Clever, you can see which programs they're using in a quick glance. You can also easily troubleshoot sign-in issues for students in the moment by logging them in if they're having trouble. That's simply not possible with other SSO options. And there's more. Here are additional ways Clever can be useful to teachers. Sending students and guardians messages directly in Clever, launching applications for an entire class or logging them out, using Clever Library to find new free and paid resources for your students with honest reviews from teachers like you, creating a teacher page to organize programs for your students, along with links and PDFs. As former educators, we know these tools can save you lots of time, and many other teachers agree. In fact, Clever is the most widely used single sign-on portal in the US. To get going with Clever, we recommend checking out Clever Academy if you haven't already. You can access it in your Clever account or by going to clever.academy. Schools work better with Clever, and we bet your classroom can too.
All right, that was such a fun video. I hope you all liked the video, and we're going to share the link also. Now, today we're going to talk about a couple of things. The first thing is we're excited to share how Clever is available worldwide. The next thing, we're going to share what exactly is Clever. how to manage collaborative digital classrooms through Clever, and we're going to end with next steps for teachers, whether you are already using Clever or are learning about us for the very first time. First things first, Clever is available worldwide. Did you know that Clever is already being used by schools across 50 countries today? Clever is easy to use for both big and small schools. It provides fast and easy logins into all of your beloved applications, such as Google Classroom, Seesaw, Lexia, and more. You also get to see all the resources you need in one place. As we continue expanding to serve schools and reduce logging issues for your class across the world, let your IT admin know about Clever so that they can get started with Clever today. Now, if you already use Clever, you're in good company. Did you know that 75% of the US K-12 schools, plus over 1,400 schools outside of the US, use Clever already? That's a lot of schools, y'all. Now, before we even jump into the features that we have in Clever, some of you might be wondering, well, what is Clever, Jen? As you have watched in the video, Clever is a single friendly way for teachers and students to get secure access to everything they need for digital learning, devices, applications, ebooks, or any digital resource. One of our most popular features is a single sign-on. What is that? Now, similar to the story I shared at the beginning, this saved time completely when we first got Clever. What happens is first students sign into Clever using a username and a password or a Clever badge, one of my favorite features when I was a teacher. Second, any application your schools have added to Clever is logged in with just a click. Again, life changer. We connect with hundreds of learning applications. No more remembering usernames and passwords for you or your students. Better yet, Clever is compatible with any other tool you use, like a learning module system such as Canvas or any other portal. Now let's see Clever badges in action. Pretty cool, right? Also very fast. Another one of our Clever features is Clever rostering. Your class rosters are automatically and securely shared with applications, so your classes are always up to date. If a student is added or removed from your classes are automatically updated. How does that work? So your school's SIS, Student Information System, shares your classes with Clever, and then we send those classes to the apps you and your students use. Whenever a new student is added to your SIS, they are automatically added to your EdTech programs. Yep, no more sharing codes or manually adding and removing students every time your rosters change. Best of all, both of these key services, SSO and rostering, are free for schools. Now let's take a look at one of the many tools for teachers that Clever has to offer. Teacher Pages, one of my favorite tools back when I was a teacher. Very, very cool feature. You can use Teacher Pages to build your personalized digital classrooms in Clever. Think of a teacher as a home base for your class digital resources like applications, links, and PDFs. You have literally any resource like today's math assignment, your syllabus. Sometimes you can even add your district's form to request tech help. I love linking Google Classroom assignments within my teacher page, so students have easy access to our most important work, especially with first graders. Plus, you can even show off your teacher personality on your page with a fun icon, emojis, and a title personalized for your class. Now let's see a demo account in the wild. I will go ahead and show you all what a teacher page looks like. As you can see here, this is what the district page would have. Now, the teacher pages would be on the dashboard in your Clever portal, and we're going to take a look at Mr. Emmerd's science class. As you can see, we have different categories. So the first one is Students of the Week. You can nominate a Student of the Week. We have a link for that. Then we have another category looking at Unit 7. You can organize the categories based on relevance or which one's the most important one. The next one, Unit 6, Review Resources. And lastly, you can share at the very bottom homework assignments or homework support. As you can see here, for Unit 7, we have Kahoot. Of course, we have Kahoot, one of the applications already integrated in this teacher page. Now, if I were to select the Kahoot application, As you can see, Kahoot automatically opens, and I am taken straight into my account. This is really cool. If your district or school isn't using Clever yet, and you're interested in using the tools you saw today, share this link with your school's IT team so that they can sign up to learn more. Now, if you have any questions or you need support, please contact us at support.clever.com. Thank you for joining. We hope you enjoy the rest of this awesome Kahoot meetup. We are excited to see you at future events as we continue to partner with Kahoot and make it easier for teachers to use Kahoot and Clever together. Bye, y'all.